What's going on, guys? It's CDLblox, and first, before I say anything, I just want to say thank you so much um, for those who subscribe to my channel. I know I've only had like three or four videos up, and I haven't uploaded in over a year, and somehow I have managed to almost reach 100 subscribers in that year that I uploaded nothing. Like, I uploaded those videos and I had like 13 subscribers, and now I'm almost at 100. And it's weird to think about because I never uploaded anything. Like my channel kind of just seemed dead. But this kind of goes out to some of my friends and anybody really that doesn't quite understand functions in Roblox Lua, because functions are probably one of the things that you use in every script that you make. Obviously, there are some scripts where you don't use a function technically, but but um, it is very important to know how functions work, and that is what I'm going to teach you today. So we're going to hop on this Roblox Studio here, and what our objective is for this video is we're going to create a part, and every time that you click on this part, it'll become a random color. So it's not just going to turn into a random color one time when the game first starts, and it'll be done. It's every time you click on it, something will happen. And functions are very good for games that have a lot going on, because obviously if you want to make a game and you're new to Roblox Lua, everything in your game can't just start at one time. For example, if you wanted to make a sword fighting game or a mini game, for example, you don't want the mini game to start as soon as you join, because then it's only you. You could make it so when there's a certain amount of players in the game, the minigame starts, or if CDLblox joins the game, there could be a message that displays on the screen, etc., etc. So we're just going to do a very simple function for today, just so you guys can kind of understand it. And I will be going in depth. This is a tutorial video solely on functions, so I will be explaining every step as thoroughly as I can, so all of you that are new to this will have a good understanding of it. And if you have any questions, just ask them in the comments. I will respond as frequently as I can. So yeah, let's get started. So we have our part in workspace, and we're going to click this little addition sign here, and we're going to add a click detector. Now what a click detector is it basically, it is what it says. It detects if you click on the object that is the parent of click detector. So every time we click on it, this will give us the option to actually interact with the part. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a script inside this part, and we're going to create a variable. Now I'm going to assume that you guys understand what variables is. Variables are, if you follow this channel, but if not, that's cool, because I'm just going to quickly explain it right here too. So variables are a quick way to call for something. So you always want to do a local, just so it's localized within this script. We're just going to do a local part. And we could name this anything we wanted. We could do local part, local pizza, local green, just anything we want. But just for the sake of understanding what it is, I'm just gonna do local part. And we're gonna do equals script dot parent. Now, what this means is whatever this script is inside of, it is the part. So for example, this script is inside of this part. So when if we type in script.parent in our script, it is talking about this part. Now, of course, we could always, through the script, just always type script.parent, but that can get a little tedious. So we can just do part, and it means the same exact thing as script.parent, because we created the variable up here. Now, like I said before, if we name this variable pizza, part wouldn't work because it doesn't know what we're talking about. So we type in pizza, and you'd be talking about script.parent. So I'm just going to keep pizza just for the sake, so you guys can understand that you can literally name this variable anything. So we're going to do pizza dot click detector, So what this means is talking about part, and it's going to this. And we're going to do dot clicked, which basically means when the click detector is clicked, I'll explain this a little bit more in a second. Connect on function. All right. So what this is our function here. This is our function. So what this is saying is when we click on the click detector, do this, right? And this right here is not very important for this script. I won't get too much into this for this video. But what basically, for example, if I wanted to refer to the person that was like, or the user that was clicking it, I would refer them to click. But I don't want to overwhelm you guys with a bunch of information. So just don't worry about this right now. We won't be using it in the script. So just to recap, we created a variable called pizza, and we were referring to the script.parent, and the script is a child of part, so part is the parent to script. So we created a variable pizza script.parent, which means this part right here. And when this part is clicked, dot click detector, dot click, it connects the function and it starts everything that's in between this line and this end right here. So, like we said before, we want the part to change color to a random color every single time we click on it. So what we can do is we can just do pizza, because remember we're talking about this part, dot brick color equals brick color dot random. Now this just basically means that every time that we click on the part, it is going to change pizza to a random color, or in other words, this part into a random color. So we can just test it real quick. I'm just gonna walk over this part and just click on it real quick. Oh, but as you can see, it says clicked is not a valid member of click detector. So I don't think it'll work. Yep. Oh, that's right. It's not clicked. I think it's mouse clicked. Yep. And that is just another reason why you should always have your output open. Is because, as you can see, when I first started the game, I cleared it, but it gave me an error saying clicked was not a member of click detector, which is correct, and that's why it didn't work before. I changed it to mouse click, and it worked. Sorry about that. But as you can see, now whenever we click on it, it'll change to a random color. And just for some more practice of your variables, let's say every time it changes the color, we want it to print in the output right down here what color it is now. So what we can do is we can do print pizza dot brick color. Because remember, when we type in, we created a variable for pizza. So whenever we say pizza, we're talking about the script's parent, which is this part. So now if we always go to, if we always click on it, as you can see, let me clear the, but it gives us then the color name that we have changed it to. Now, I wasn't going to go deep into this, so if you understand functions now, that's fantastic. You got it down for this video. But just for a quick second, we're going to get into this. So like I said, you could have typed anything in here just like your variable. You could have spammed letters. You could have just left one letter. Doesn't matter. But I would not. I just something that you can always go back to. I'm just gonna use Q. Now let's say we also wanted to print the name of the person that has clicked on the part. What we can do is we can do print q.name. And q.name, when we say Q, we're referring to this little guy right here. And like I said, you can put anything you want. But for this just means the user that clicked on it in this function. The user that clicked on the part in this function. So what should happen when we click on the part is 1, the part's color should change. 2, it'll print out the color that has changed to. And 3, it'll print the username of the person that clicked on the part. So let's test it. There we go. Steel blue CDLblox. Salmon CDLblox. Deep orange CDLblox. So if my name was Builderman, if Builderman went up here and clicked on the part, and the output, it would say pastel light blue Builderman. Alright, so that's it for the function of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. That's the most important thing about these videos, is I hope you guys learned something. And if you did, make sure you like the video to show your support. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave the comments in the comments, and I will try to respond as quickly and frequently as I can. Unfortunately, CDLblox is not my main account, so I'm not on it very often, but when I am, I do look through all of the comments. Even if I don't react to your comment or respond to it, I do read them. Sometimes I'm a little tight on time. But anyways, if you guys learned something, make sure you leave a like, comment your questions, and subscribe to the channel for free. It shows a lot of support towards me, and it motivates me to come out with more videos like this. Alright guys, I will see you later, and I'll be back in the next video.